Alright, everybody. My mic's on? I believe my mic's on. Welcome back to another Magic Arena stream. Today we're going to be playing another standard deck. Let me first check out the audio. Alright, well, seems like it's fine. I'll check again in a bit, just double check. Anyways, we're going to be playing Avenger Time with Jun. Avenger Time with Jun. Basically, it's red, green, and black, but it's trying to abuse the Edgewell Innkeeper and Lucky Clover to get an outrageous amount of card advantage over the opponent. So if you cast a creature that has an adventure with the Innkeeper in play, you draw a card and it stacks. So the more Innkeepers you have at once, the more cards you draw off one creature with an adventure attached to it. The Lucky Clover, I believe you've seen it before, whether on my stream or not. Whenever you cast an adventure card, you copy that effect, and you can choose new targets for the effect. So things like the Lovestruck Beast, when the adventure creates a 1/1 token, if you have one of these, it creates two, the original and then the new one. If you have four of these clovers and you cast this, it'll create 5 1/1s for 1 mana. So it's a huge advantage if you can pull it off. The rest of the deck is just a bunch of creatures with adventures attached to them for the most part, so you get advantage over these mechanics. Let's see. This one returns creatures from the graveyard, which is pretty neat in tight situations. Then we're actually going to use Once Upon a Time. I haven't really used it that much in any of my decks. We're going to use it now. It's a really good spell. I think so. It's going to be it's going to be more of a busted card in older formats like Modern and Legacy, where you can just cast it for free. Because if it's the first spell you're casting this game, you can cast it without paying its mana cost. Free spells are always busted generally. But you get to look at the five type cards and take a land or a creature. It's pretty good effect. The rest of the cards are pretty generic. This creature a planeswalker. You have 4 of those, and then this one deals 2 damage. This one actually is pretty lethal with the Clover. If you have a bunch of Clovers in play and then you just target them with the 2 damage, you get stack up damage real quick. We all know the Beauty and the Beast card, and then 2 Questing Beasts. This one doesn't have an adventure on it, but it's such a broken card in my opinion. Like, I don't really have much in order to for haste purposes, and I need something on turn 4 that can kill a planeswalker immediately. So this is why we're using this, because that's the job of this card. And then Beanstalk Giant. I really don't like this card, but when you attach it with the Clover, it's pretty powerful because you could basically search out all your lands out of your deck. If you do like 1 or 2 of these with a bunch of Clovers out, it's pretty useful. That way you can just draw nothing but gas the rest of the game. And it gets pretty big for having lands in play, but it doesn't have trample or any sort of evasion, so that's where it falls short. However, if it did have some kind of evasion like trample or I don't know, vigilance or something to make it like a little better, I think it'll be a little too pushed. Maybe it will have to change rarity to rare at least or something. As far as the lands, I don't have enough of the dual lands, so I'm gonna be using a lot of basics in here. Because I don't have any. I only have 1 Blood Crypt and 1 Overground Tomb and 1 Stomping Ground. So unfortunately, I don't have a lot of duels for this color combination. I have them in like the gates and the come to play tapped Game 1 Life once, but those are pretty slow, and I want to be able to, you know, cast everything on curve. That's pretty much it. I mean, my sideboard's like pretty standard. There's gonna be this Wheel of Summer card, obviously, in any green deck now. I really hate this card personally, because it's just a 1 mana counter spell for green against any blue and black base control decks. It's just god awful playing against this card. Um, let's see. I put a Vivian in here to give my creatures flash, in case I'm playing against a control deck. It might be useful, might not be, but we'll see. This is pretty much it. Everything's pretty much standard. Another anti-blue card. Frankel's the only thing I could think of putting in here for black, except for the Noxious Grasp, obviously. I don't have a second trophy, or else I would have put a second one in there. So instead, we're playing a 5 Finality, playing a card that lets me remove board wipe their creatures, and giving my creatures more counters to make them bigger, or to return creatures from the graveyard. Anyways, let's get this going. And while we're searching for a game, we're gonna check the sound quality. Personally, I don't like this hand, but we have a Clover and then a Knight where we can like, you know, draw 2 cards off of this and like get something going. I don't have an Innkeeper. I don't know, this hand is just like bad in general, I think. Oh, the thing is, I haven't really played with this deck yet, so I don't know what's good or not, but we'll just try it, see what happens. Since I'm going first, I should be able to get a pretty good advantage off of it. I'm gonna play this Fable Passage to get green and to remove a land from my deck at the same time to give me a better chance of drawing like a non-land card. Oops. Ooh, that's nice. Dual colors are always better than non-dual. I think I'm gonna use black more than what am I playing against? Damn. Play against a control deck. Don't really have a play here. See, this is what I meant by like pretty bad hand. Like if this 2 don't go off and I can't draw 2 cards, then it's just like, this is terrible. Especially playing control deck. I guess I'll just take the green now. Let's get this. I'm pretty sure he's gonna stop this Innkeeper combos, but I'm gonna wait. I need to have a good opening where I can cast this and cast like 1 or 2 spells that have a adventure tied to it, so I can draw cards of it. Because I need to keep pair with his card event with his hand. Or with the number of cards he has. Like this, see? Let's do this now. Plastic use is pretty good. This giant is good too. I want the giant. I want to take all these lands out of my deck. This is pretty much going to be a hard matchup for me, I believe. Another land seed. Oh. I won't wait. Because I have a lot more lands than he does, I could do a lot more. Oh, he's playing Esper Control? Or maybe he's playing no. Yeah, he's playing Esper Control because Stax doesn't use this card. Drawn from Dreams. Sure.
Let's slow this down. Don't worry, I got this.
I don't know why he did that. I have he knows I have this. Kind of weird.
Won't let you win. Time for plan B, as soon as I think of one.
Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have played my did I? No, I didn't. Because in case I draw a land, I need to be able to play that. I should have brought another mountain.
Let's try this.
Well, he's just gonna board sweep me right now, so there's no point in I'm not gonna attack him because I could just do this to his planeswalker. Attack him. I need to kill him, not his planeswalker.
We'll meet again.
I use forest, not something else. That's pretty good. I'm gonna end my turn here because next turn I'll play the Innkeeper, play the Knight off the Adventure, draw 2, then play the Knight and draw another card. So I'll be like drawing 3 cards that turn. All I'm trying to do is, like I said, just keep up with his card advantage. So let's see how this goes. Play the Innkeeper. One black left. Not hard. Sure. Get some more lands out of my deck. I'm drawing gas more than anything else. I'll get all the mountains out. And grab those. Grab forest. What else can I do here? Two, three, four. Let's play it. Put some damage on the field. This deck is just like I don't know, there's not much thought to it.
This isn't your average zombie. Little death never hurt anyone.
Keep throwing stuff at him. And this is why the questing beast is so damn bullshit. I'm gonna attack him and his Planeswalker's gonna die. It's like, it's so dumb. Like, it feels nice when I do it to someone else, but when it's done to you personally, this card's bullshit. I'm just gonna stay with one questing beast on the field. It's gonna be enough to take over the game if he doesn't get rid of it. Aw, sucks. I guess. Damn. Don't be confused too. This is not in my hand. This is in my exile pile. But I can cast up a vector. That's why it kind of looks like it's in my hand. I do want to build a Esper control deck as well, since I played a blue-white version yesterday. But I don't know. But here's the I probably should not have played this, to be honest. He has to deal with that now. That's lethal. Why is he clicking on my land? Hey, I don't understand that. People who like click on their enemy's lands. Unless like you get like special line on this, you know, it doesn't matter. It's just like let's try to tap some door.
Those who cannot perceive beyond the veil of the light are lost.
Oh, that's the only problem right there.
My mind needs a rest. Meditate and
That's the
prepare.
only problem with the clover is that I found with playing the blue-green clover deck is that if you have a that was like murderer's rider, you're targeting one permanent, and then it's like a copy of it regardless. You can't control it. You don't want to
I know my responsibility.
So
I'll protect you.
and then there's the blue fairy that counters target spell when you have a clover and there's only one spell on the back. It sucks because then you have to counter the same target and it has to go to the graveyard because there's no other legal target. Well, yep. I needed this. That's very good. Get rid of my land with my deck. Let's go. Deal with the 16/16 giant. This is ridiculous. The giant.
I've got time.
It just grows, it grows, there's more lands to the point. I should probably add a second castle. Okay. Oh! Hold on. I want to bait him. I have to bait him because if he has a counter spell, then I can't kill him right now. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's damage. I need to bait him.
That didn't go according to plan.
Oh, that didn't work. How many counter spells has he used this game? None? What kind of fucking control deck is this that has no counter spells? Okay, well, I'll just wait. I'll wait till he tries to feel. Oh, perfect. Yep, there you go. You have to wait the perfect moment to like go for the kill part. Or the kill and blow, I mean. Okay, we're gonna bring in all of these fields because they're bullshit against control decks. Ceratops. Bring in my own lily, I guess. What can I take? The problem is taking things out. I don't know what to remove from this deck. Got a giant. I think I just have to cut, like. Finding things to cut. Maybe I should bring. Oh no, you know what? Maybe screw Lily. Giant. I need to keep the 4 clovers and the 4 innkeepers in. Maybe put down another giant. We'll try like this. When I play first, if I lose in the second round, I'm gonna put the rankle. Cause like, I should bring this up. Show the planeswalker. But the thing is, you wanna like when you sideboard, you wanna bring in cards that are useful to you based on the first person. Now, obviously, I'm gonna go second, so the rankle is not gonna hit play at the right curve. Like he'll have his fourth plan before I do, so you have more chances to do better things than I can. That's like the point. This hand's kind of flat. We'll see what happens. The hand's kind of flat. Not very like I don't see anything happening with that. I got the direction. I'm not even gonna cast. There's no point. I'm gonna make it seem like I need to draw land. I'm gonna cast this. Well, and look at this, all lands. At least they're gone from my deck. These top 5 lands. I would have drawn garbage. I would have just drawn garbage for 5 turns if I didn't do that. Wow. 5 lands, a couple of 6 because I drew this one first. Going to play tap? Oh, good, just give it. Fucked up. Oh, not that. I basically crippled myself out there because I messed up. I was trying to be smarty pants by dropping the land and playing this, but I forget that it's only it's good when you have 4 land total, not 3. I'm not gonna quest the beast because there's no point. I'm, however, getting my deck out of the deck. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't even like made me discard it. He's really just gonna let me attack him with this all game. I thought something bad happened. Basically, I want to have a turn where I can play this and play all my, like, custom beats in this. I can draw cards and make it worthwhile. I know this is like giving him so much time to like get questions and all that stuff, but like I don't know what's in his hand regardless. His control decks usually have a lot of answers in their hands, regardless of when it is. Unless they only have one card and you have 5, then that doesn't matter. Oh, I'm about to draw a card. I'm just gonna force him to do something, because you don't want to put yourself in a position where you give the control player an opening to stabilize the board. At this point, like, the board is in my favor because I have a creature that keeps whacking him. And I have 5 cards, he has 7, and I have 2 in my adventure zone, so I have like 7 cards total in a way. Let's see, I'm gonna draw cards. I don't care if I take 5 cards. So I have more cards than he does. I have 7 here? Yeah, 7 and then 2 more, so 9. That's the token. 10. Yeah, sure. Oh. This is like one of those slow games where like nothing's really happening. I just don't want to do something that's gonna like put me in a position where I can lose. Oh, you know what I should have brought in? I should have brought in the Assassin's Trophy. That's where I screwed up. I just realized that. Wrapped up. But I can't even target that. Sure. This doesn't really bother me. You may have a bunch of counter spells or not. That's fine.
I'm known for my excellent timing. That's more like it.
Alright, now here's where I'm gonna shine. How much times out? 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. And he has 4. He has 6 open. Well, first, let's take that.
It's only a matter of time.
Okay, and keep it. Oh, you bastard. Sure. Stop screwing my pants. It's not fly right. It's not tranquil. Black. I only have black mana. Oh, this is bad. Man, that sucks. I don't have black mana. Also, the thing is, like, this deck is like really dependent on what you draw. So, like, I don't know, Clover. Then, 23 hand draws. What the fuck did he do? Oh yeah, you make it so he's not blocked. I need to cast. I needed the okay, so I know what I need to bring. I need to bring in a Assassin's Trophy for this crap. So I lost this one. Sure. I'm just gonna hit for like 7 again. I can't even kill this. Okay, yeah. I need a. I don't know why I didn't bring it in. I should have figured to bring it in. That was really weird of me. Cancer Star Libraries. Okay, this is where we bring in this Rankle because we're going first. We have the advantage there. Don't know what to cut is a problem. I guess I'll just cut the Clover. I gotta cut something. Okay. At least I'll be drawing cards for like a little while. So this is a good setup for me. I've not seen any counter spells from him all 2 games. So there it goes. Finally. I'm not gonna cast anything else because he's on a board wipe right now. I'm gonna use this to bring back my innkeeper. He's trying to bait me. I'm not gonna do that. Actually, if I cast this, I can draw 2 cards. at least I get more than I'm losing. I guess I really dropped the lead. Yep, board wipe that. That's it. He was not going to be able to keep up because I drew too many cards off those creatures. Alright, let's go to the next game. Like, the second game I lost because, like, I was afraid that he had a bunch of counter spells in his hand and I hadn't seen one at all. And then I forgot about that lost one. I forgot about that thing. And I also didn't bring a Assassin's Trophy to deal with it. Or anything. Because I knew they were going to bring something in, but I just didn't know what. And I didn't draw any Clover, the Lucky Clover. You know, the third game was the only one that actually went extremely well, where I drew the opening hand I wanted. Basically, this hand just sucks. Yeah, he has Mulligan. I have Mulligan too. Oh my God, his hands are god awful. Maybe I should have kept the first one. Okay, go for it twice. Okay, this is better. I'll keep this. At least we both only got down to 5 cards, and it wasn't like he kept 7 and I went down to 5 because that would suck. Or I kept 7 and he went down to 5. That's not a game. That's just like garbage. At least this would be a fair game. We both went down to 5. Now, I should get rid of this because I don't know. This is. I need like this week and then. Damn. Hopefully I draw a land. Oh, don't tell me I'm playing another. Ooh, I drew a land. Damn it! I'm playing another control deck. Dude, not want to be playing a control deck. I want to be playing like. Oh man, it took that. That sucks.
I am not going to sit this one out. No, I am not making this up as I go.
Damn, I think this game is his. Because, I had a really good card.
I've got it.
Has, a good board presence set up. Yeah, okay, this is stacks. I'm playing against stacks.
Here we go.
Stacks don't have counter spells at least until game 2. What do I do? Okay. draw a mistake. But he has a sweeper or something. I like playing stacks myself.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
I think stacks is fun. Fucking surprised. Well, he said fuck my guy, so what is that? Bring back my creatures. Oh wait, he oh shit, he exiled it. God. He exiled my innkeeper. Damn.
Trust me, I have a plan.
There's only one creature in there, yeah.
That didn't pan out.
Oh, fuck. I have one red source. Oh shit. Wow. Let's just go for this.
Stop that. Now! Only time will tell.
I'm done. Nothing else I could do, really. He's not gonna block this 1-1. I'm gonna force him to wrap the board. I have to bring him back. Oh look, another questing bees. What you can do, bro? We're running out of cards. I felt a lot. Loading in exile too. There's no point in me putting more. Yeah, sure. Innkeeper here somewhere? Let's keep messing that up. 7. Seven's fine. Just 4, 8 next turn. If he takes some damage and we'll back. You're tapped out. Like, I don't know, it seemed like it took longer, a long time, so I didn't know if it was game 1 or not. Okay, so he's playing stacks. Playing stacks. How do I beat stacks with this deck? Obviously, I'm gonna bring this trophy in. I'm not gonna do any nonsense like last game. I guess, damn, I don't know. I guess I'll bring in some wields. What else can I bring? Stacks. I don't know what I have in my sideboard that could be good against stacks. Like, I have no disenchants. I'm gonna bring in Devon's Veto as a counter spell, but I guess I'll just bring in the Ceratops and take out a Wire. And a Clover. He was playing blue without, in case he's using a different form of the Ceratops will just fly right through him. Oh hey Daniel, what's up? Sorry, I didn't see your your chat earlier. Didn't have a chat open. Yeah, the tension is pretty fun. I'm enjoying that game. I'm probably gonna be playing it later today as well. After a few hours of playing it. I mean, after the stream, like, after I eat and all that stuff and relax. This hand is, well, actually, if I don't get, let's just try it. If I don't get my hand discarded, then I can play this and then I'll strike off with this. Actually, oh wait, I need 3 mana for this. I think this is like 2. I need to draw a land. Thank you. Thank you to the magic gods for letting me draw a land. This game? I'm talking about this game? I can always... yeah, I think this game has a lot of audio problems. Or maybe it's just the sound effects. Let's try it like that. I just take my clover. I know he's gonna take my clover. Because the clover's what's like allowing me, yeah, it's allowing me to do all the nonsense. Damn. Might as well go get a green forest in case I drop something. Oh. Alright. What the hell did I... oh. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a veto for this, which is gonna make me sad. Oh, he doesn't. Or he just doesn't care about it. Fuck! Forgot about this card. That's annoying. I need to draw a so instant? Yes, instant. I need to draw a what's that card? I put it in my deck. What was it? Assassin's Trophy. Kill this, because it's gonna ruin my synergy of returning stuff back to my hand. Damn it. Okay, let's just draw a card and put this in the play. Wait, what? That replacement effect to apply to. Oh, okay, yeah. I was like really confused about that for a second. Okay, so like, because this is basically saying that when a card's put into a graveyard, it's gonna get exiled, right? But these adventure cards do the same thing. When you do the adventure part of it, it forces it to go to exile, and since there's 2 effects doing the same thing, you have to choose which one. Dude, you never want this one to... you don't want to click on this one because it just exiles your cards and you can't bring them back. I think I just need more green. Yeah. Might as well force them to react and kill these creatures. Oh, much better now? Good, good. I have a hard time like figuring out the sound sometimes with streaming and all that. Okay, so this guy's not playing stacks. This guy's playing some other weird version of Esper Control. I thought he was playing stacks because he had a Teferi and he had the Oath of Kaya. Both of those cards are in stacks. Have fun with this giant attack. Except for you. Except for you. You're a beautiful girl. You don't get to attack people. Yeah, so I just gotta keep putting pressure on him. But I'm not drawing any of my cards that allow me to like get card advantage, so I could lose this if he just out card advantage me. Okay, so he has to take this turn to kill my creatures, or at least set up a board that'll be more advantage for him later. Because he can afford to take damage right now. It's not big of a deal. Alright, deal with that. Smarty. Smart guy. Now I have like 2 useless cards in my hand that he knows about. So he knows that I can deal 4 damage to him at any time. Ha! I finally get to use this. Damn! The funny thing is that the 2 cards that he knows about, it doesn't matter. At least I made him tap out. So he's gonna take this 8. He's gonna like it. Yeah, see, he's running me out of cards, and that's because I didn't draw any of the cards I needed. And that ley line's annoying too. There's a lot of cards I forget that are in the standard environment. Like these ley lines. That is pretty good. This is have a giant next turn. I can kill a giant though. I'm gonna shoot him now because I want to make sure that that he has to make bad decisions right now about how to proceed. He has to get rid of this, but he also has to put down something on the field to prevent another Questing Beast from just like hastening. Ah. That's another card I forgot about. The Enter the Infinites. I mean, Enter the God Eternal. Yeah, pretty much all I could do. So many cards to forget about. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. I think he has this game. I haven't been able to draw anything. Not drawing anything good, man. Look at this. Now the innkeeper comes and the lucky clover is coming, but at this point it's too late. Yep, alright, he got it. Yes! He just ran me out of cards and I wasn't able to draw any of the cards that allow me to get card advantage, so that was really bad. That was really bad on my end. I really need a second Assassin's Trophy, but I don't have one. Is there a way to get rid of that enchantment that I might be able to do? Doesn't look like it. Alright, what I'm gonna do is bring in this Planeswalker and these two Rankles. Try to set up a position where I drop this on him and he can't like come back. Because it's really hard for them to deal with Planeswalkers after they deal with all these creatures. I'll go down to once upon times. Alright, let's hope that we draw something good. Well, actually, I was playing a lot of Magic tournaments in real life. I have decks that I have in paper form. I just decided to stop going for now, just to make the most out of streaming. It also saves me money right now too by not going to tournaments. Because I was going to tournaments for like every other weekend, pretty much for like the last 3 months. Like I would drive down to San Diego, local tournaments. I drove up to Oakland. It's like I'm pretty much all over the place. This hand is terrible. This hand would have been good if I had a green mana source. I can't. Oh, he kept 7 cards too. That's not good for me. At least I have the trophy. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. This is what I mentioned earlier. There's a ley line. I don't like games where like the opponent keeps 7 and I have to go down to 5, or I keep 7 and he goes down to 5. They're not really games. Pretty much it's like an over oppressive advantage one player has, and it's based on luck. I really don't like when you're playing a competitive game and the outcome was based purely on luck. Okay, I need to draw a brain to get rid of this. Yep. And I'm just kind of sitting dead in the water right now. See what I mean? This is like luck. Just horrible luck. One player gets lucky and then the other player just dies. Look at this. Wow. I can't do anything. Yeah, this is pretty much over at this point. I missed 2 land drops. I can't play any of my spells in my hand. That was just bad. That was horrible luck and a really good representation of like one-sided matches that are just shouldn't be happening at all. Well, that was a very it was a very good back and forth match right there until that third game where I couldn't play the game. Just couldn't play the game. Yeah, I'm pretty committed to playing competitive tournaments for Magic. I enjoy it. The decks I have are pretty expensive too. They range like over $1,000 worth of money invested into them. It's pretty expensive. The cards are pretty expensive in real life. Well, certain ones. Other ones are just trash. Let's see. I mean, I can cast spells, but I don't have any card advantage. But I'll keep this so I can actually do stuff. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's like either deciding about keeping the can or not. Okay, there you go. Wasn't sure what he was doing. Aren't most card games luck on what you draw? It depends on the card game. But like, the reason I say that, hold on, let me. Oh, you might be playing the same type of deck. There's only one type of deck that plays the Innkeeper, and that's like the card advantage deck. Ah, I was gonna drop the Clover! Why did I do this? Ah, I was gonna drop a Clover. Oh my god, why did I play that land? I could have just shot him. I'm playing so bad making these mistakes. Other games, other card games don't have one specific thing that this game has that makes it more luck dependent than other games. Like if you ever played or watched Hearthstone, as an example, Hearthstone has this thing where every turn you accumulate, I guess, the equivalent of mana, which allows you to play spells, right? So on turn 1 you only have access to 1 mana, right? And on turn 2 the game automatically gives you 2 mana, and then 3, and then 4, and so on and so on. So eventually you can cast bigger and more expensive spells. The problem is that in this game, mana is actually dependent on lands, an actual card. In Hearthstone, for example, there is no such thing as lands. It's just the game automatically gives you the source, the resource that you need to play your spells. In this game, you need to put a combination of a good amount of lands plus spells in order to play the game. And if you draw nothing but spells and no lands, you can't play the game. As opposed to Hearthstone, if you draw nothing but spells, you can always play the game because you always have access to mana. So that's the difference as to why this one is more heavily on luck than everything else. I need to kill this. that thing is gonna. I'm already behind. Like he drew 2 cards, and I haven't done anything. So like, he's already ahead. And I'm pretty much on the defense right now. So like, I can't really. This sucks. I have to kill this again. Can't do it. I have to kill it again. Well, not the same card, but like I have to waste my whole turn doing the same action, pretty much. And as a creature deck, you don't want to be on the defensive. You want to be on the offensive. So this is really bad. My opponent already has such an advantage over me. Another example of a game that does not require luck on your opening draws, or just not opening draws in general, but just playing the game is Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Does not have a system that requires you to put like in order to play your spells. All their spells are free to play or free to cast. So they don't require land, they don't require energy, they don't require mana, they don't require nothing. You just play the monsters out. The only restriction is like on how powerful the monsters are, that you can sacrifice a different monster, but that's not really a hindrance as much as you think. We brought back the questing beast, so I'm going to die. This questing beast is annoying. Take 3. What are you waiting for? Like, I don't understand what other players are waiting on something like that. What's this guy waiting on? I mean, if you have an interaction, you would have done it before. Dead. I can't cast anything. Okay, I'll take 4 automatically, take 6 automatically. I can block that. This guy main boards the. Oh, that's because he's not playing red. He's just playing green black version. That was red. Ha! I drew this, but the funny thing is I can't even cast it to kill this because it makes me lose 2 life. So it's like horrible. This thing's gonna kill me too, it's in the air. Yeah, okay. We'll go to the next game. I can't get out of that predicament. Like, being on the defensive of the creature deck, that signifies that you're gonna lose. So I'll bring in these Noxious because he has green creatures. Bring in this trophy. I'll bring this fine fidelity because we're gonna be exchanging resources so much, like creatures dying left and right, and to have something to bring my creatures back from the graveyard. This actually might be useful because I can exile his graveyard so he can't bring him back from the dead. Fashion Rider. Need to put something in. I'm going first. Maybe the Wrangle be a good place. Okay, let's try with that. I probably made bad decisions with sideboarding. But I don't know how to sideboard with this deck against another creature deck, like a mirror match. This is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Yu-Gi-Oh does have a lot of turn 1 wins. However, because the Magic has different formats. One of them is standard, and then there's older formats like called Modern, Legacy, and Vintage. The older you go back in the formats, the more turn 1 wins you'll see. So Magic also has a lot of turn 1 wins capabilities. I think any game that has mechanics that interact with each other, and when combined they do like weird and different things, you'll have instances of turn 1 like wins that shouldn't have normally been happening. Yeah, I'll attack you. Come on, block. Do it. Do it. You know you want to block. Yep. Oh, god damn. Oops. You know what? I'm gonna go with black so I can start just attacking him with this rank of Master of Ranks. He has to have like no, yeah, he probably has no like plans, because I'm already okay. Guess he does. Play that. Let me just play this. Play this. I want to start playing cards. I need different lands. Or just more lands in general. I could pick another whatever this is. As long as he doesn't questing beast me, that's the problem. If he questing beast me, I'm just gonna lose the game at this point. I'll take 5, it's fine. The hell was that noise? Alright, we can finally got some red mana here. Here comes Rankle. To prankle on you. Oh, you bastard. Sure, you got it. Damn, that was gonna be such a good turn for me too. There he comes again. I'll give him the opportunity to block this. So if he wants to trade here, I'll make us sack another creature and then the thing will die. He's not gonna be able to attack with that beast again. Even if he plays a 1/1. He has to play a questing beast to force me to block. And that's why I played him, because I don't want to take damage from questing beast. Neither one of us has gotten the clover. Okay. At least you can't quest and beast me now. because he used Rapid Bite. Unless he has a land drop. Sure. Catcher's back. And then we're gonna draw a card and lose a card. And you die. I mean, draw. Did I say draw a card, lose a card? I meant draw a card, lose a life. Okay, he's going first. My rank was not gonna be as good on the play. Maybe I should switch to the Ceratops, since I'm going to be trying to block his Rankle, I assume. And I have 2 flyers. And 1 trophy. Pick up the stock, put in a Ceratops. Right? Yeah, okay, let's do that. That should be fine. This doesn't give me any card advantage, but at least this will eventually. The Clover. I will keep it because I haven't got the Clover yet in all my matches against this guy. I mean, my games against this guy. Do you have a Clover too? Do you have a Clover too? No, you don't. But I do. Come on. Come on, don't be afraid. Triple green. We're gonna that. We get a bunch of 1/1s. So we get card advantage. Sure. That's all, because if he has a Questing Beast, I want to kill it with this. I really hate Questing Beast. Even though I'm using it too, I really hate this card. It's too powerful. He should have done this first and then casted this, because he screwed up. Because now his mana's tight. See, if he would have done it the other way around, he could have Questing Beast me right now. He screwed up. He lost tempo by doing that. Sure. This guy's gonna get burned so bad. Now he knows I have this, so he's gonna force me to kill the Questing Beast. Unless he has other cards he can play. Because I'm setting up for something big with this. That's annoying. Sure. You can, sure. That's annoying.
It's a lilting tune that crescendos into an opera.
I'll have to get rid of this now.
You're not scared enough. You will someday.
I screwed up. One of them should have gone to his head. What did he get rid of? I screwed up right there. The last copy should have gone to his head to make it sure it doesn't go to the exile zone. I mean to the graveyard. My turn, right? Okay, I'll just... Should I bring him out? Nah, I should just wait. Right? Nah. Yeah, I should wait. Because in case I draw a Innkeeper, I can draw cards off it. And right now he can't even attack anyways. Okay. Can't. Yeah, I need another black source. Alright. Can't really do anything right now. I have to wait. And as long as I have this Noxious Grasp in my hand, he's never gonna play this card. But in reality, he should just play it, force me to use it, and then just bring it back with Order of the Night. I mean, that's what I would do. If you know your opponent has the card in his hand, force him to use it. Because the longer he's giving me chances to draw cards, the more likely I'm gonna draw either a second black source to start drawing cards, or a Innkeeper, so I can start chaining card draw. This was really bad for me. If he didn't have that card, I would have been like a lot better off right now. Also, I screwed up because I didn't shoot him in the face, so I would have had one. What is it called? The giant crusher. I would have had him to play out. There we go. Even if he kills us right now, I can just bring it back with this. That's fine. Like I said, I can just bring it back. Well, what do you know? Here's another one. I still have Noxious Grasp available to me, so you can't quest it beats me still. Sure. They're all gonna come back on my turn because of the Order of the Midnight and 2 clovers. He's not doing enough damage to pressure me, so this doesn't matter. Gotta make sure you read which one is targeting, because if you target the same one with the clover, the original one's gonna get countered because there's no legal target. So you gotta make sure you read which one is targeting what. I'll bring this out. Oh wait. Oh, it's in my. Oh, I can make a bunch of 1/1s. Make a bunch of 1/1s. Yeah, I'll make a bunch of 1/1s. That way he still can't question beat me. And now I have a better board than he does. And if he kills us again, I can still bring it back with fine finality. Unfortunately for my opponent, he hasn't gotten any of his cards that allow him to get card advantage. He hasn't got the Clover and he hasn't got the Innkeeper. He also hasn't pulled a Rankle as well. Rankle would have been really good a lot earlier. Like on turn 4, if he would have Rankled me, I would have probably lost this game. See, and like I said earlier too, he should have Wesley Beast me a long time ago to get this card out of my hand. Because now he has no choice but to make a play. And if it's a Rankle, I mean if it's a Questing Beast or this Giant, it's just gonna die. Sure. Got it. He can wield of summons or wield of whatever it's called. Prevent that, but if he does, it doesn't matter to me. See, now this turn, a lot of his mana got tied up to that creature. And now he can't really do much of anything else. So he should have done this a long time ago. So at this point, he could have been doing something else, because now he has to worry about this board. Because on my turn, I'm going to go off and like draw like 5 cards. See, that wasn't really impressive at all. I'm about to draw 5 cards. There comes Prankle too. To be honest, I'm probably gonna Prankle him because I want to start drawing. I want to start attacking. Actually, I'll just draw cards. attacking. I'll attack next turn. Because next turn I can have Frankel and Ceratops at the same time and attack for a lot of damage. And then I also have like this to shoot him for 6 too now. So at this point, it's my game to lose at this point. And these decks don't really run board wipes either, so there's no way he can clear the board of all these creatures. I think he wants me to block with this, because he might have like a rabbit and spider or something. Well, if he had a rabbit and spider, he would have just attacked this with this, right? No, I'm not blocking. This is an obvious trap. Someone attacking with this into like a board like this, they want this to die. So, or they're trying to kill one of your big creatures, so just don't block if you have the life force to take the damage. I'm not blocking. See? Fucking called it. He was trying to bait me. But my board's still gonna, the whole board's still gonna die. Which is fine. I haven't seen Massacre Girl in a while. Resolve all. Everything's gonna die. Now this is pretty nice. I forgot about this card, but like once I saw the picture, I'm like, oh, okay, everything's dying. That's fine too. I have so many cards. I'm gonna still rankle him and then Ceratops him. I could have prevented that though. Like if with the trigger and the stack, I could have killed her. So when the first set of creatures die, the rest of them won't. But I don't have mana open, so I couldn't do that. Okay, let's see. Well, let's do this since I need more red and black. And the amount of mana I'm paying into it is the amount of lands I'll get back anyways. So. It's Prinkle time! Okay, we're gonna stack a creature and we're gonna get cards in here. That's it. I don't want to allow him to draw cards, so I'm not going to use the other mode. And a lot of the cards in my hand I don't want to discard, so we're not going to do that either. He can't come back from this. Doesn't matter what he does. He could have another Massacre Girl and it still wouldn't matter. I have so much card advantage. Sure. Sure. went in your face. That's my graveyard. Bring back the Order of the Night and right that. He should just really give up at this point. Look at what I'm doing. I'm just getting everything back to my hand. Drawing 5 over it. Look at all the cards I have and all this board. I'm gonna keep that in my hand, just in case he has another sweeper. Well, this will be my last match because I am hungry. So as I kill him, I'm off to eat. But I'll be back in a few hours to do detention. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be copied 3 times. So be aware of that. So that. That. I'll kill a token. Just because I don't want cards to disappear to the graveyard. There was a problem with the communicating error. Wow, this guy pulled the plug. Wow, what an asshole. What an asshole. He got so mad and triggered about that match that he had to pull the plug and force a draw. Wow. What a piece of shit. Anyways, so I won. I won 2 matches. Lost the first one. Yeah, I lost the first one. I think the first one was blue, black control, or Esper or something with the Loch Ness monster. Anyways, the deck's pretty fun. It's just that if it doesn't draw the Innkeeper or the Clover, it can't keep up with card advantage decks, so it'll just fall behind and lose. So I think it has to mulligan a lot, which is a bad part of the deck. But other than that, it's pretty fun to play. I would suggest playing it if you like creature decks. Let's see what we got here. See what this opens up. Nothing I care about. Alright. That's it for today. We'll come back next week with some other decks, but we'll come back later for Detention. We'll be playing that. Have a good day. Until later.